Hi Libra, this is your May 27th through June 2nd weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life this week. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll wrap things up with the final spread, which is what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Libra, but for some of you, it's not really new, okay? So we have Justice, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Chariot. We have the King of Swords, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the 10 of Cups with the Hierophant and the 2 of Cups. And we also have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow air sign. Gemini, another Libra, Aquarius. We also have Cancer and Taurus on the table. Well, Libra, for some of you, it's not a new person, right? For some of you, it's not. I'm talking about this King of Swords right there in the middle. I don't think that's you because Justice, the first card that came out, is your major arcana card, right? And it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading, and especially when it's the very first card that comes out. But going back to that King of Swords in the middle, so I assume that's somebody you're dealing with. So it could be a fellow air sign. Gemini, another Libra, or Aquarius, so somebody with a lot of air in their chart. If they're not an air sign, it could be somebody who's like very intelligent, somebody who wears uniform for work, somebody who is like a lawyer, professor, an intellectual. And they're clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. You see, we have 2 aces on the table. Both of them are clarifiers. The Ace of Pentacles is clarifying the King of Swords. The Ace of Swords is clarifying Justice, you. The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a marriage proposal. It really does, especially with the other cards that we have on the table. We'll get to them in just a second. Right, so this person is ready to get serious. This person is ready to settle down. This person is ready to start a family. This person is ready to move in together and all that good stuff. Everything that comes along with a commitment and marriage. Right? But you... Justice card is clarified by the Ace of Swords, and some of you already know that the Ace of Swords is one of the yes cards in a tarot deck. So you're saying yes, and we start with you with the yes card. The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity. The Ace of Swords is a card of no BS. That's how I often refer to the Ace of Swords. And you see how in one of the hands, the person on the Justice card is holding up a sword. Right? That's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords. Again, this is you ready for this. Right? The Chariot right next to Justice. Could be a Cancer you're doing, but the Chariot could be a card of literally going somewhere. Right? The Chariot could be a card of transportation. But it's most importantly, it's a card of victory, success. It's a card of triumph, moving forward and not looking back. Maybe you're choosing between 2 people. And you're saying yes to this King of Swords and you're getting ready to move forward with this King of Swords. That could be one of the scenarios. And in the potential outcome and together with the card on the bottom of the deck, out of those 4 cards, 3 are marriage cards. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Okay, we got the 10 of Cups, the Hierophant, and the 10 of Pentacles. All 3 are marriage cards. The Hierophant is a very traditional card. It's a very spiritual, religious card, educational card, right? So if you two have like a traditional wedding, I wouldn't be surprised. If you don't, that's fine too. But if you do, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised. The 2 of Cups right next to the deck features 2 people. I assume that's you and this King of Swords. And it's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. And it's when 2 people are on the same page about what's going on. Alright, so if this is somebody who is already in your life, do expect a very serious commitment offer. Maybe even a proposal this week. If it's a brand new person entering your life, I think both of you are going to be on the same page right away out the gate from the get-go about what the 2 of you mean to one another. If you're choosing between 2 people, you're most likely choosing this King of Swords because you know this person is the real deal. This person is marriage material for sure. For sure. Alright, Libra, yeah, there isn't really much for me to say. Besides the fact that, yeah, we got 3 marriage cards and this King of Swords who is ready to marry you. Alright, really happy for you, Libra. Congratulations. If you are already married or in a relationship, Libra, this card is for you. We have the Sun, the Six of Cups clarified by Justice. We have the Hierophant, and we also have the Star on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, or any zodiac sign, whatever your person's zodiac sign is. It feels like a trip down memory lane, Libra. We have you here, Justice, clarifying that Six of Cups. That's you. So I don't know if you watched the first spreads. The new love spread, we had Justice in that spread also, so you keep showing up in your own readings, represented by your own major arcana card. It's always good, it really is. And then we have 3 more major arcana cards, right? And Justice is clarifying the Six of Cups, which is a card of soulmate connection, but it's also a card of someone or something from the past. I'm not saying you're from the past, but maybe you're like literally going somewhere where you grew up, or where you've been before, where you went to school, or maybe somebody is showing up from the past, somebody showing up from your childhood or something like that. Right? We do have 3 children on the table, right? There's 1 kid in the Sun card, and in the Six of Cups we also have a couple of kids. Maybe it has something to do with childhood or children or grandchildren or something like that. Right, the Hierophant right next to the deck is a card of marriage, commitment. It's a card of tradition. It's also a card of education, right? It's an educational card, so maybe this is all about children and education. And the Star, right on the bottom of the deck, could be an Aquarius, but the Star is a card of wish come true. You know, something people usually wish for, hopeful for a very long time. So maybe again you're going back to where you grew up, and you haven't been back there for in a long time, and you're just happy, right? Because the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's a very warm, lovey-dovey feeling. Maybe you're just looking at old pictures from your childhood or something like that. It could play out like that as well. All right, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Libra, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent next. We have Judgment. We have the Four of Swords clarified by the Four of Pentacles. We have the Hangman and the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. To be honest with you, Libra, this feels kind of fresh. It feels fresh, like you just recently broke up with them. Or maybe they're still trying to wrap their head around what happened. It's like they're still in a recovery mode, right? Because we don't have any pages on the table, we don't have any aces, we don't have any knights, we don't have a Six of Cups. We do have Judgment, right? We start with the Judgment card, which is a card of somebody coming back from the past, and it's also a card of somebody having to make a judgment call. So maybe you just recently broke up with them. That was the judgment call to call it off, to go your separate ways, right? The King of Wands on the bottom of the deck is the person that you're dealing with or were dealing with. So it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. The remaining 3 cards, there isn't really much going on with those 3 cards, right? The Four of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Hangman. If you do hear from this person, I wouldn't be surprised, but if you don't, then so be it, right? If you don't hear from them, and if you have an ex who is most likely a fire sign, yeah, they're still like processing what happened, or maybe they're getting ready to reach out to you, and they're going through some sort of a process, right? But from what I see here, it's like a bit of a stagnant situation with this King of Wands. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Libra, this week. We have the Two of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, and we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So as you can see, we have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So, Libra, you could be brokering a deal between those two. Or you could be one of those two. You could be either the King or the Queen of Pentacles. There's definitely some sort of a partnership or contract being established, or an alliance. Definitely, because the Two of Cups, the first card I came out when it comes to work, business, and finances, I always interpret that card as a handshake card. And it could be literally a handshake, but in most cases there is also paperwork involved, right? So this is when people sign agreements, sign deals, create partnerships, alliances, mergers, and things like that. You could simply be hired, or if you run your own business, maybe it's like a new company that you're going to be working for or working with, right? Depending on what kind of industry you're in, what kind of service you do, or what you produce, and things like that. But yeah, and the Queen of Pentacles is clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a really good card when it comes to work, business, and finances. So it is a golden opportunity. All right, and then we have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, which is a card of victory, success. It's a card of recognition, being awarded, rewarded, promoted, recognized, and welcomed. Right? It's a great card, Libra. So, however this plays out for you, whether you're brokering this deal, or you're part of this deal, or you're one of those two, it's a good deal. It's a good deal. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Libra. We have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups clarified by the King of Swords, and we have Death on the bottom of the deck. So this is simply a repeat of the first spread, the new love spread. But there's something to it. There's something to it with the Death card on the bottom of the deck. I didn't see this coming, Libra. I didn't see this Death card showing up. So Death could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, right? But Death is a card of transformation, or a card of an ending. Maybe you are dealing with two people and you're breaking the bad news to one of them, and because you're moving forward with this King of Swords. And the King of Swords in this case is the receiver of the good news, right? Maybe Death is simply a transformation from you being single to not so single. Or from you being just in a relationship to you becoming like a fiancé. Right? Because we have two marriage cards on the table again. We start with two marriage cards. It's a little bit odd that the Ace of Cups showed up after those two marriage cards, but, you know, I'll take it. I would take it if I were you, right? And the King of Swords clarifying the Ace of Cups, that's the person, right? So it's that same person we saw in the first spread. This is a different deck, by the way. Use different decks for different spreads. So, yeah, Death is a card of a transformation. Your life is about to change in a big, major way, because it's no joke with the Death card. It is a major transformation. All right, so Libra, that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Libra, have an amazing week.